Hey everybody, it's Lindsay and these are my September favorites. I just want to start off by apologizing that this is so late. I always like to upload my favorites videos on the first of the month, and I'm usually really consistent about that, but my camera broke. I don't know if you can tell, but the quality on this is a little bit better, but my old Canon point and shoot power shot died. I dropped it and it won't turn on anymore. So this is actually my third time filming this on my third camera. It's been a big mess, trying different cameras, returning them, whatever. So this is the one I think I'm gonna stick with. This is a Canon HD Vixia, I think it says right here. Let me check on the side. Okay, this one is a Canon HD Vixia RF H20. HF R20, that's right, okay. Whatever, it doesn't mean anything to me. All I know is it's in HD, so I'm really excited because my last one was crapo, and the thing that makes me most excited about this is that it autofocuses, so you'll finally be able to read products that I put up to the camera. Tutorials will be so much better, and like when I do nail swatches and things like that, you'll actually be able to really see what things are. So I'm really excited about that. Again, sorry that this is so late. One other thing, I am filming for the first time in my makeup room, the room that I'm going to be filming in probably from now on. This is not ready at all. Still have boxes on the floor and everything like that. I don't have my mirror on the wall. I don't have the lights, so... And I just dropped something. The lighting in this is not good. I know. I'm going to have built-in lights in the wall, so hopefully this will all get better. And I apologize that I keep putting this off, and I've gotten lots of questions about my wedding tutorial for that. That is coming, but I want my lights and everything set up so that it's the best quality that it can be. And when you're redoing a whole house, the makeup room, not exactly #1 priority. So it's coming, I promise. I'm gonna keep working on this and getting things done. But yeah, so all of that to lead up to my September favorites video. So I haven't been doing a ton of shopping lately for beauty products. So mainly this month has really, like, a lot of these things have been things that I've already used and I've had in my collection that kind of got pushed to the side, and I tried other things and I'm back to using them and realized how much I love them. So I think that's fun too, because it gets a lot of use out of your collection and you realize, you know, these are really good products if I'm coming back to them again. So I'll start off with the oldies but goodies. The first one, these are two products that I've probably featured before. I'm pretty sure I've featured both of them before. And these are for under eyes. And the first one is mine is all a mess. I've got hair stuck to the sticker. Classy. All right, this is Garnier Nutritioniste Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. And I've definitely talked about this before. Whoop, look, that's what the label looks like. Autofocus. What? Look at that. I'm so excited. I'm such a cheeseball. Like, everybody else has autofocus on their cameras but me. So finally I have it and I'm really excited. Alright, so you've probably seen this tons of times. It's just a roller ball that, you know, you roll on, and it's really thin and really wet. It's not incredible coverage. If you have really dark circles, this isn't gonna, like, make your under eyes, incredibly covered, but I love it for layering with the next product. I think it's such a nice color. It's one color. It's supposed to be one color fits all, pretty universal, but I just roll it, like I just kind of roll it under my eyes, and then I take my middle finger and just dab it in, and I dab it all the way up to the, my lower lash line, because I have a lot of redness around my eyes as well as darkness, and it's just so moisturizing and brightening. I mean, the color is just gorgeous. It just completely brightens up my under eyes. I love the way it looks. I love the moisturization, but because it is such a wet formula, it can completely crease under my eyes. So the next thing that I use is my Bare Minerals SPF 20 Eye Brightener, and this is in the color Well Rested, and it is just like a concealer powder. And it comes in the shaker like this, and what I do is I just take a little bit out of it, put it on the cap, and I use this brush. And this is just like a generic brush that I got in a kit a long time ago, and it's just angled and fluffy. And what I do is I just dab it in there, and then I like just swipe it under my eye like this. Now, the reason that this is back on my favorites is because this color is pretty light. So over summer, it looked totally weird when I would try to wear this under my eyes because I was a little more tan. And now that I haven't been in the sun for so long, it really matches me again. So I just swipe it under my eyes and it helps set the Garnier Anti-Dark Circle Roller, keep that from creasing, and it just increases the coverage of that. Brightens a little bit more, covers a little bit more. It's just great. I love the two together. The thing is though, this is pretty bright still. So if I just put it under my eyes, I think it looks a little too bright and a little too, I don't know, just a lot of attention drawn to my under eyes. So what I do is I sweep it down. I don't just do my under eyes, but I go kind of in this inner pocket here, and I go all the way down and almost make a triangle like this. I fill in this whole area under here, and it just really brightens it up and makes my whole eye area look illuminated, and I really like the way it looks. So then my last makeup product favorite for the month is also an oldie but a goodie. Actually, for me, I don't think this is an oldie but a goodie. I hadn't tried this one. I mean, everybody else has tried it, but this is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. Now, last month I had Lash Blast Volume Waterproof Formula, and I love that one for keeping eyelashes curled. If you're looking for a way to keep your lashes curled all day, all night, no problem, your makeup's gonna stay there amazingly, the waterproof version is awesome. I did get a lot of comments that it will damage your lashes. And that is true. Because it is so waterproof, you kind of have to scrub at it a little bit more to get it off, and it makes your lashes a little bit more stiff, so they're more prone to break off and things like that. For me, the CoverGirl waterproof one is a mascara that I wear if I'm going out and I want dramatic lashes. I love it for that. I definitely don't wear it every day just because it's a pain in the butt to get off, and I don't feel like dealing with that every day. So I have the regular formula for every day, and I've literally been using this every single day this month. You know, you've all seen this before, this super wide brush. It's just awesome for, I'll get it even closer. It's just awesome for getting every single lash completely separating. It's rubber, it's super big, but I just really can get in and wiggle all the way up to my lashes, and it separates them. I never get clumps. And I can pull at the edges and just fan my lashes out. I just love, love, love the way this makes my lashes look. And the brush is so nice at separating and getting out clumps that I barely even have to go over it with a spoolie brush when I'm done, you know, to clean it up and just separate. So loving this mascara. I'm wearing it today. I've worn it pretty much every day. My next item is a skincare item, and I mentioned in my last video, my last favorites video, that I recently, you know, within the past couple months began selling Mary Kay. So I've been using the entire TimeWise skincare set, and I've been using supplemental products too, you know, Mary Kay products, but with the TimeWise set, I have been using the Normal to Dry, which the cleanser is a really nice moisturizing creamy cleanser, and the moisturizer is just a little bit more moisturizing and emollient than the combination to oily set. So I am the kind of girl whose skin changes from week to week. I mean, I can be a complete oil slick one week and the next week be so dry and have combination skin or be breaking out. You know, my skin just changes all the time depending on hormones and weather and what products I'm using. So more recently, I've just been having a lot of problems with oil. So I decided that I'm going to try the combination to oily skincare, and the day and the night solutions stay the same no matter whether you're normal to dry or combination to oily, but the cleanser and the moisturizer change. So I decided to switch and use the combination to oily, and the cleanser is a gel cleanser rather than a cream cleanser, and the moisturizer is just a little bit lighter. And it has made such a difference. I'm completely amazed. My oil has been reduced so much. I mean, I was like completely oily midday, and it's not a problem with the Normal to Dry skincare. It was my skin just changing, you know, with the weather and things like that. And I'm definitely going to keep that skincare because in a couple weeks, as it starts to get cooler and things like that, I know I'm going to start to get dry again and need that. But for right now, my skin's just so oily, and this has made such a difference. I mean, not like completely get rid of my oil, but it's not a problem. Come midday, I'm not covered in oil that I feel like I need to redo my makeup or anything like that, which is kind of how I was feeling a couple weeks ago. I'm just surprised how much of a difference it made without, you know, being completely different products. One thing that I really like about the gel cleanser, the combination oily cleanser, is that it really cleanses my skin, gets the makeup off, you know, takes care of what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't leave my skin feeling stripped. It doesn't leave it feeling like over moisturized. Like, I feel like I've really gotten the oil and the gunk and all that off, but my skin doesn't feel tight and squeaky clean like how some, you know, cleansers for oily skin can make you feel. If you're done washing your face and your skin feels tight and it has that squeaky clean feel, you've overstripped your skin. And what your skin does then is it overproduces oil to help supplement it, which just kind of gets you in this vicious cycle of stripping your skin, overproducing oil. It's not good. So I love how gentle this is on my skin and how it's helped me control my oil. So I'm really impressed with how much of a difference it made just switching from normal to dry to combination to oily. So really happy with that. Okay, so then my last two products are nail products, and if you saw my beautiful nail polishes for fall, or no, it's actually my favorite fall nail polishes for 2011 video. If you didn't see that, click here because it's awesome. If you like nail polish, if you're looking for some gorgeous fall hues with swatches, check that out. Lots of fun colors. Well, if you saw that video, you already know this one is coming. This is Zoya Vanessa, and this lighting is not going to do it justice, but check out that video. The lighting's a little better there. This is just a gorgeous cream shade, so it doesn't have any glitter or shimmer or frost to it, but it's just so pretty. A beautiful cranberry, berry, raspberry color. Love it. I think it's so universally flattering for all skin tones, and is it's just a gorgeous pop of color that's completely appropriate for day or night or the office or anywhere you want to wear it. So Zoya in Vanessa. Gorgeous color. Gotta pick that one up. I'm loving it. So then my very last favorite of the month is one I'm really, really excited about. And this is one that I actually got in my Birchbox in September. And I'm pretty sure that this is the first time I've ever put one of my Birchbox items in a favorites video. So you know it's a good one. And this one, let me set my stuff down here. Okay, so this one is the Incoco nail polish appliques. And I got this in my Birchbox. I'll show you. I mean, that's what the packaging looked like, but these are what mine look like. They have glitter on them. They're teal and black zebra glitter. So cute. So these are these nail polish strips, just like the Sally Hansen ones. You know, you peel them off, put them on your nails, and you know, they don't need to dry or anything. You're good to go. So this is a super cute print, but I wasn't sure about putting it on my fingernails because they do say that they last 2 weeks. So I was like, 2 weeks with, you know, zebra glitter on my nails is a little funky for me. So I put them on my toes and they fit really well. What I did is I just, you know, I just dropped one, but I just put them over my nail like this, bent them back, and then filed off the excess. And they worked for all of my toes except my big toes. The thumb appliques were not wide enough for my big toe. So what I did is I just put it on its side and then did it that way, and then used my fingernail to like cut off the excess on the sides. You just had to press a little bit and it came right off, and they were so easy to apply. So one thing with these, I guess I did cheat a little bit. They come in foil packaging. I opened the foil packaging, looked at them, and then didn't use them for 2 days. And when I went back to use them, I was reading over the directions of how to put them on, and it said once you open the foil, use them immediately. So I was like, oh crap, I hope I didn't ruin them. I went to put one on my toe and it didn't really stick very well. I mean, it stuck a little bit, but I was like, there's no way these are gonna last at all. So what I did is I took clear nail polish and just put a really thin coat down and then put them on, and they stuck just fine. So I don't think that that made them last any longer than they would have on their own. I mean, if it did, awesome, do that when you do yours, but you know, I think it made them last just the same. I literally just took mine off today. I had them on for 3.5 weeks, and up until a few days ago, they were completely perfect. No chipping, no wear, nothing. They looked awesome. I got so many compliments on my toenails. I mean, when I would wear open toe shoes, people would compliment on them. They looked awesome. They looked like I spent a lot of money in a salon having somebody hand paint on nail art. and they run anywhere from, I think it said $7.99 to $10.99. You can get them on the Birchbox website, but Birchbox only has a couple colors, and they don't even have these. They don't even have the ones I got in my Birchbox. So if you go to Incoco.com, it says go to Incoco.com for more information. So I'm sure you can buy them there. I'm sure they have more colors and everything like that. I haven't checked them out, but I'm so impressed with them. For how long they lasted, you know, $10 around there is completely worth it to me for 3.5 weeks of gorgeous toenails that are so fun and so funky. Yeah, so definitely check those out. I'm really impressed with them. I got the Sally Hansen strips because I know so many people have been really impressed with those. I just haven't used them yet. So I'm going to use those soon, and I'll do a review, and I might even film me putting them on so that you can get an idea of how to do it. But let me know what you think of that. Let me know what you think of my new camera, of my room. You know, keep in mind I am going to have better lighting. I'll have front lighting. But yeah, thank you so much for being patient and waiting for this video, and hopefully I'll be able to, you know, upload them more regularly and things like that. So whatever, let me know what your favorite monthly products have been and what you've been up to, and I'll talk to y'all soon. See ya.